My question is why? Why would the average guy want to get that jacked that fast? Why? So you can, what, be the strongest manager at the Verizon store? What are you doing with that muscle? You work in sales, you're not guarding Sparta. It's fine. This is smartphone! I think P90X has a subliminal message that a lot of us are missing. Because I don't think they're talking to regular people. I think the commercial needs to be honest and come clean and say what their product is really meant for. The commercial should sound like this. Hey, P90X guy here. So, did you recently commit a crime and you've been sentenced to prison and you have to report there in 90 days, so... You figure, in the interim, you'll just get as huge as possible for fear of the safety of your butthole. P90X. It's a prison workout. They're like, you can do it from the comfort of your own living room. That's because your living room and a jail cell are roughly the same square footage. Do the math. Think about it. No equipment, no excuses. No shit, there's no equipment. You'll get raped with equipment in prison. You can't have it there. We here at P90X want you to get creative with your workout. F your antiques, bro. Your girlfriend's gonna break up with you and go to jail anyway. May as well use shit around your house. Take your dining room table, cut off the back legs, put it at an angle. Now you have a bench for incline presses. P90X. Go ahead, grab your old Kenwood speakers. That's right, take them off the front lawn. Use those for weight. You can take water bottles, dump that shit out, fill them up with sand. Use those for bicep curls, because you're too cheap to buy a shake weight. You're gonna get enough of this in prison. P90X. The problem with P90X is that it works. Yes, it will change your body, but only from the neck down. They don't tell you in the commercial. Your face stays exactly the same as it was. Do you want to have the body of a 20-year-old Adonis, but go ahead and keep the face of a balding middle-aged accountant? P90X, disappoint your wife from the chin up on a nightly basis. These guys have P90X. You want to look hot, just get in shape. I think women in our country have too many options for weight loss, to the point of paralysis. There's so many options. You go on TV, the internet, women's magazines. There's so many, you can't even make a choice. I was reading a women's magazine the other day because I wanted to punish myself. I just feel awful, and they had all these diet tips for ladies. Saw this one in Cosmo. They suggested that women, if you're on a diet, next time you're on a diet and you're hungry, don't ruin the day. Because your whole day is ruined if you eat a donut, by the way. You have to kill yourself immediately. Don't ruin the day by grabbing a fried snack. Instead, just grab a handful of almonds. Just go and grab a handful of almonds. You ever do this? Just go to, when you're hungry, get a handful of, you don't do that? You don't go up to the nearest tree and just giraffe yourself?
Cindy, I'll be right there.
Handful of almonds. Cosmo says get a handful of almonds. Just go ahead, get a handful of almonds. Why don't you go yourself with a handful of almonds, Cosmo? See how full you get off that. I'm a grown woman, not a sugar squirrel. Almonds. Juicing, that's a big thing.
Just juice it. Do you want to just juice? We should do juices and smoothies. You want to make a smoothie?
You pronounce smoothie like this because you only need this much of your mouth open to drink it.
Smoothie.
They want women to do this. Take all your food, juice it down. Go get your carrots, get your kale. Don't forget the kale. Get your kale. Get the apples, put it in the juicer. Go ahead and juice the apple and the celery. Put your hand in the juicer, juice your hand down. Juice your hand right down to the nub. Make sure you juice all of it. You'll lose 2 ounces. Drink your hand. There's lots of nutrients in your hand. Cosmo never said to juice your hand. I'm just gonna put that out there. Make a smoothie. Do you have time in the morning to make a smoothie? You have time for this? No? Shocking. You don't have time in the morning to go out to your own personal botanical garden, cut down a brontosaurus brunch worth of broccoli and asparagus, juice it down to 1 ounce so you can shit green for a week? You don't have time?